What's going on? DJ Hazmat here.
Yeah, and I'm Matty Wills.
And welcome to the halftime edition of Matt and Matt Sports. Cleveland Browns in a weird game, 13-0 over the hapless. Well, they're not really hapless. They got a half of something going on. They got a tie
They're still
game
hapless,
on their
though.
record.
I think that's still a good word.
8-1.
Yeah.
Detroit Lions, and boy, do they look like a 8-1 team out
Yeah.
there.
A 8-1 team down to their is this their second or third string quarterback?
I've never seen this Boyle character.
Tim
before.
Boyle out there. Name you've probably never heard, at least in a football setting.
It's bad for the Lions. You know what I'm saying? Tim Boyle was 7 of 13 for 39 yards in the first half and 1 interception. That kind of makes you feel better about what we got going on over here, huh?
Yeah, I mean, not too long ago, we were just in that same situation. So for us to argue every weekend about the football team that we have now that's expected to at least go to the playoffs, I mean, I think we're in a good place. We're in a pretty good place.
Did you say
because it could be a lot worse out there. But Tim Boyle definitely looks like trash, which you can flip and say that the Browns defense is doing exactly what they were supposed to do in a home game against a team who hasn't gotten the win more than 2 months into this season. So, it ain't really the most entertaining of games. What's that?
Go ahead, keep going.
Now, it ain't really the most entertaining of games, but, the Browns are taking care of business. They're up 13 points. They're at home. There's no reason to believe that they won't hang on to this game, which leads me to ask you this, Has, because it's not really much to talk about. I mean, it's the Lions. When do you think we should start thinking about letting Baker take a seat, man, in this game? The next 2 games are the most important games of the season, even though there's a bye week in between those. But, I mean, if we're up more than 2 scores, more than 2 touchdowns going into the fourth quarter, I don't think we need to see Baker on the field.
Nah. Listen, man, Baker ain't about to sit down. So I don't know why y'all keep wishing and hoping for Baker Mayfield to not be in the game. This is really more of a self-motivated situation for people who are more on your side of the argument as it pertains to Baker Mayfield.
So you're taking this somewhere where I wasn't taking it. Like I wasn't even coming from that angle. I'm coming from the angle as our quarterback has.
We're not dominating this game by 2 scores.
Okay.
What I'm saying, your question was, that's what I meant. I was answering you. Going into the fourth quarter, if we're up by 2 scores, do we take out Baker
Baker Mayfield? More than 2 scores, more than 2 touchdowns. We have 17 or more. That means they would have to score 3 touchdowns.
It would have to be much more than that. 3 scores at least for me to feel comfortable. Just, based on post-traumatic stress disorder where the Browns are, they've given up huge leads late in games to lose. You know what I'm saying? So I don't trust any of that. You know what I mean? So, and I know the Detroit Lions are obviously a bad organization right now. They do everything. They're doing everything that bad organizations do. They're killing themselves with penalties. They're looking not well coached. It just looks a mess, Cleveland. And, we were like that not too long ago. We're coming off of a playoff season. And like you said, and I understand that Baker's injured and
he supposedly has 3 different injuries. The only reason I asked that is because we play Baltimore next week. You have to win this Baltimore game. And if you want to keep these realistic expectations of going and having a deep playoff run, you lose. It's, all right. I ain't gonna wish it on there because I know the angle that you probably revving up in your mind. Why am I wishing that? I'm just saying I think it's important for our starting quarterback to be as healthy as possible next week. And if he takes 1 bad shot in this game, he's already ailing. Is all that I'm saying. So when this game is in hand, I think this game is in hand right now. Honestly, I mean Detroit has done absolutely nothing on offense. If the Browns score another touchdown, but we still have 13 points and we should have more. We missed a field goal and an extra point.
We were aided and abetted by the penalties of the Detroit Lions on a number of drives.
But just like you said, we're playing a bad team. This is what Detroit has done all season to get to 8-1.
Well, maybe they'll come out and tighten up and play more disciplined football in the second half. We
We'll
still
see.
got to get it going because Baker Mayfield doesn't look good. He's I mean, his numbers are okay. I mean, they're not
Yeah.
horrible, but we are seeing balls that are not on target. He's 11 of 18 for 124 yards and a touchdown. That's not a bad stat necessarily, but we're seeing that
you baiting me right now, man. I'm not taking that bait. I'm
What
not
bait?
taking that bait,
What
man.
bait? Boy, you've been talking all week
man.
on social media, man. And go on
Yeah.
and talk now. Well, let's go
We're
to the
winning
comments.
the game. We're up.
Mystery
We're
Browns
up 13
fan.
nothing. I'm not mad.
Mystery Browns fan says, "Hey, Hazmat, what happened for a parody song when the Browns got bro out by New England?" We spell checked it. That's what happened.
Wow.
And it
Come
didn't
on,
happen.
man. Come on, answer that man's question.
I'll tell you what happened. I didn't do it. That's what happened.
He was in his feelings.
No,
Can you say you were in your feelings? Is that a reason why you didn't do it?
I don't really know if it's been feeling. I'm gonna tell you how
you
I've been feeling.
You came at me a little charge this week, man, on the internet streets. I'm gonna just say that.
I've been feeling. Look at how I've been getting them done later.
Get it off your chest, man.
I'm usually getting them done by Tuesday, then it's Wednesday, then Thursday come around. And then I have to work, and I do have children. And they have practice and things like that. So, if I procrastinate to a certain day, then this isn't a convenient day for me to work on it. And there's a lot of time and effort goes into it. Then it gets to the end of the week, it's like, oh, man. So, I don't know, man. My motivation, and then the way the season is going does affect my mood. Yeah, getting blown out like that.
Well, yeah, you are in your feelings.
But to be honest, I actually picked a song the day we lost.
What was the song?
Maybe I'll still do it, and it'll just be in the archives.
Well, so you definitely leaving the door open for them to come at you, man, because it was a peculiar game not to do a song over. I think is the point of that.
I want to see how much you want
that post right there,
and the point of me not doing it. Maybe I want to see how much do you really want me to do this? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm doing it out of love. I'm doing it out of love, blood, sweat, and tears here. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's even shooting me a little cash app. They be like, Haz, come on, man. We love what you're doing, man. Here, man. Here's a couple dollars on the cash app or whatever you've been doing.
How many hours would you say on average it takes from the development process to posting? It takes for one song to get done? Because I know it's a lot of editing, bro. You ain't got to tell me. Not only do you got to edit it, that people don't really think about, that's a long process, but you got to come up with the content and shoot the content. So how long do you think it takes?
Man, I want to say, I'd say it takes about a day. When you're talking hours wise, if you're splitting it up, you know what I'm saying? I might spend a good portion just writing it, you know what I'm saying? Right. And then after I write it, then I got to record it, and I freshly just wrote this, so I don't, I ain't one take hold.
That rhythm, gotta catch that beat right.
Right. Plus, I want to deliver it in a way. I want to deliver a good product. So I'm hard on myself in the studio. So if I don't deliver the line right, I'm doing it over and over and over again. You know what I'm saying? And back in the day when I used to, but the reason why I'm so nice on the microphone is because this is what I used to do before I ever got into radio. I was really, really dope at rapping. But
well, the Mystery Browns fan said, "Don't slip when we take an L like that, man." He said, "Don't let Baker off the hook like that, man."
It's not a slip. It's not a slip.
I'm just joking, man. I'm just joking. There's nothing
saying,
to talk about.
I used to want to be one take hold, but now I punch in. I punch in line for line.
Yeah, and man, all them kids is punching in, man.
So yeah, but I mean, then after that, I gotta shoot a video. Sometimes I gotta shoot it myself. I gotta get these different scenes and blend it. Sometimes I'm using green screen. I'm doing effects. So yeah, a lot of work goes into that. You know what I mean? So didn't quite feel up to it this week.
I wonder why. Actually, I really don't wonder why. Look, it's not a lot.
You're gonna have to give me a pass. Once a year, I get a pass.
All right, man. So at least they're gonna be coming back onto the field here real soon. What's your second half prediction, Haz? We gotta talk about the game at least a little bit, man. What do you think's about to happen in this third quarter?
Here's what I'd like to talk about. What was that series about when Chubb wasn't on the field? I didn't understand what was happening.
And maybe he just needed a breather, bro.
He had
COVID. He had COVID.
Oh, goodness.
No break for that boy.
Oh no, God.
That's how we did Myles Garrett last year when he came back.
I got fantasy football implications on the line. Y'all up here playing around with
this
Felton
man's life. This man's life, for all we know, might have been on the brink. And this dude
I think we with the Browns. Listen, we had the ball first, so we're gonna have to come out and get a good
did
stop.
nice on that drive, though. He did nice on that drive.
Dearness had 2 carries for 18 yards.
Hey, what do you want him to do? That's 9 yards a carry.
It's great. It is great. But he ain't on my fantasy team no more.
Hey, Dearness is nice though, man. If it's one thing we learned this season, that boy is. We got 3 good running backs, man. And I mean, I don't know, for what it's worth, Felton could be super nice too. He's not going to get the tick because we got 3 good running backs in front of him. But
well, I mean, I just think we need a strong defensive stop right out the gate, and we need to go put some more points on the board. I mean,
they get the ball first. I don't remember.
Listen, I think they should play like college, man. Don't take your foot off the gas.
Yeah, nah.
Don't take your foot off the gas. That's what I don't like about. Man, listen. What I'm noticing about Kevin Stefanski is when he wants to throw on first down, when that doesn't work out, he doesn't have a follow-up to when the first down play doesn't work when it's a pass. If we don't complete the pass on first for a down, Baker problem. It's not a bad. Well, honestly, it was the drive where Hooper didn't catch the ball.
I gotta throw some.
That was the first. That was the first down play
earlier.
That was the first. And listen, no, I mean, I'm glad you brought it up. What I want people to understand is this isn't. I don't think Baker Mayfield is the greatest quarterback. I'm just noticing. No, I'm just noticing. I think Baker Mayfield's good. I think playing for Cleveland is tough, not just because of the history of Cleveland, but because of how the fan base and the local media turn on a quarterback so quickly and then make everything and every conversation and everything that happens, no matter what, win or lose, about the quarterback. And I think people forget that there's a human element to playing any sport as well. And you don't know if you're dealing with a person who's maybe mentally tough enough to get through that, or maybe not. But so far in the 2 decades that the Browns have been back, that has not been able to be the case. The quarterback has not been able to survive the onslaught of media criticism that gets bestowed upon them when they don't have immediate success. And that is a formula for disaster.
Okay. All right. The second half kickoff is about to take place, as you can see. Following I'll respond to Hazard's soliloquy of excuses for Baker Mayfield. As soon as this game is over, we'll be right here, and I'll explain my Baker Mayfield
wake-up call to you toxic fan base.
Thank you for joining us. We will be back as soon as this game is over. Peace.
Kickoff right now. Bye. We still on. Hey,
what's up?
What's happening?
Get us out of here.
Get me out of here. Yeah. How you doing? Look at us. We're the Ghostbusters.
All right. So,
I'm just going. If I just leave, would that end it?
No, I don't think it will. So
Jamal,
make sure you hang out with us after the game.
Jamal? Get us out of here, man. Yeah. Next time. Yeah.